Let's see. Check one.
It's not as cold as I thought. Got the little heat on somehow.
It's not terrible right this moment.
I don't know
Those
if you
heaters
turned
work
those
okay.
on.
I turned them on.
You did?
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, just the dials here.
Oh. So it was the dial. And I don't know what we were smelling earlier. I thought they were on this whole time. We've been smelling gas. We thought it was those.
We have a PhD, so we'll make it work.
I'm not getting service on my phone here.
All right.
Barely.
Y'all got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So
Gotcha. We're good.
I'll shout
Oh, nice. Let's do a test. Of the emergency broadcast system. This is only. From?
Yeah, we can. Is that Jeremy?
Yeah.
Yep. We're on. All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico, the NMHSCA All-Star Game. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald getting set for the, I guess is it appropriate to say the small school?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so the 2024 Green-Red All-Star football game. So right now we're trying to get some stuff situated here. We're having some technical difficulties with the sound system, it seems like. It was my understanding that they're supposed to announce both squads, the red and the green, individually, but I'm not sure if that's going to end up happening, Coach. Do you?
Well, I mean, there's a power problem with the public address system here at the Bulldog Bowl. It looks like I'm not even sure if the big screen scoreboard is working or if it's just stuck on that screen. The regular old-fashioned scoreboard does appear to be going, and one of the teams has made it out onto the field, the green team of the small schools. That's the smallest division, 8-man all the way up to 3A, and then the 4, 5, and 6 will be playing approximately 3 o'clock. But yeah, they're trying to deal with it. Hopefully they get that taken care of. Usually what they do on this is they announce the players individually before the game, which is what we would be doing right now. But obviously they can't do that with no public address.
Well, Coach, I know we have just one roster as of right now. It's for the Green All-Star football team. It looks like they're working on some the rosters for the red team as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us. We're going to do the best we possibly can with the information that we received. I can tell you that I can give you a little information as far as the all-state football teams as of right now until we can get some more information. The New Mexico High School Coaches Association publishing the New Mexico High School Coaches Association all-state football teams during the 2008 season. Prior to the 2008, Pete Herrera of the AP selected and published the all-state football teams. Athletes are chosen by through a process which includes nominations by the prospective head coach or coaches. And they, of course, what they need to do on that is what happens with that is they rank them through nominations, through the coaches' ballots, and then a final selection committee chosen by the New Mexico High School Coaches Association Board of Directors ends up making the decision. So the New Mexico High School Coaches Association publishes the all-state teams, not only just in football, volleyball, boys and girls soccer, and, of course, boys and girls basketball, and then baseball and also softball. Coach, while we have a chance, do you have anything you want to talk about here for the small school all-star game?
Well, I mean, we have the coaches. We could talk about the coaches a little bit. The green team is going to be coached by, I believe it's Melrose.
Yes, that's correct.
The Melrose coaching staff, with some help from some other programs here in the state, are going to be coaching the green team. The red team is going to be coached by Dexter, with some
Sonny Duran.
Some help from other programs. So I tell you what, just seeing how these programs, these coaches, they kind of come together, and they they work together to try to put on something for these kids that is special. And you and I were talking to Coach Rodriguez from Artesia before the game, and we might even talk to him later on in one of the broadcasts. Just wonderful things to say about the community, and of course the athletes that have been working hard for these last 4 days here in Artesia.
Well, speaking of Artesia, you're exactly right, Coach. Assistant Coach Jordan Rodriguez, he was just talking about all the good things that were going on this week. Practice started a couple times. They've had some opportunity. All the coaches, it's kind of neat to see, just like I said, I see the green roster, but upon talking with Coach Rodriguez, he was just saying that, all the, the lodgers tax through Artesia also, have made a lot of things happen here. They've fed them ribeye steaks. The community here in Artesia, the churches, they made this event happen, of course, with the New Mexico Activity Association and the New Mexico High School Coaches Association. Got all that taken care of there. But, it's just really nice to see when you and I had the opportunity to go downstairs on the field and talk with some of these coaches and look at some of the players and how they interact with each other. And it's just been a very good event so far. And the facilities here in Artesia are just beautiful. Just a nice place to play, and probably one of the best facilities. And I'll tell you what, in southeast New Mexico and New Mexico in general, I should say.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you talk about nice facilities.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that, Portales has a brand new one, but it's not as big as this.
No.
And, it's just, obviously the Lobos and the Aggies have better facilities than this, but I'm not sure anyone else does.
Well, I'll tell you what, I say in the state of New Mexico, it might be one of the best in the nation. I promise you that. And just really nice to see here, and it couldn't be a better place to play an all-star game. Like I said earlier, Coach, we do have the roster for the 2024 Green All-Star Football Team, and the coaches, as of right this moment, Drew Hatley, the Melrose High School coach, and, of course, Jordan Rodriguez out of Artesia High School, Cal Fullerton, Friendship High School, and then Carl Ashbaugh from Portales High School, and then let's see, who do I have there? I have my glasses on there. So Chris Finelli, Friendship High School, Larry Roybal from Cuesta High School, and then Gentry Griffith, Friendship High School, and then Tony Jaramillo from Artesia High School, and Art Bolaños, head coach for Goddard High School, and then Dickie Roybal from Melrose. Water boys for the green team is Josiah Bolaños, Wynton Rodriguez, and Knox Hatley. And like I said, I'm not sure when we're going to get those rosters for the Red Squad. I hope to have those here soon, but if not, please bear with us, and we'll go from there. So how'd you get that there?
Coach Lynn just sent us a roster in kind of in no particular order here, but that's okay. We have something so we can give credit where credit's due to these athletes who have put in all the work for all these years and are receiving this honor to play in the red-green New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star Spectacular here. Once again, this is the small school game. That is 8-man all the way up to 3A, and then about 30 minutes following, then we'll have the big school game, and that'll be the 4, 5, and 6A athletes.
All right, so I guess it's just all one big roster. Is that what it is?
Yeah, this is what we have. So it's better than nothing. We got some names to go with numbers. We don't have schools on all of them. We don't have positions, but we'll get that figured out.
All we know is everybody here are all stars and playing in one of the best facilities to play in. So here we go. It looks like the quarter is about to begin, and the green team will be set to kick off here in the small school all-star game here in Artesia, New Mexico, the Bulldog Bowl. And there it is, and nice kick, and it will be returnable. That's going to be the red team, and that's going to be a nice little tackle. Looks like there's going to be a fumble already. Looks like the green team has retrieved the ball.
Wow. Kick return by Jesse James Gonzalez from Robertson, and I didn't see who put the hit on him to jar the ball loose, but it does appear that the green team has gotten a turnover here on the first play of the game.
All right, yours is nice and small there, huh?
Your old eyes can't take it there, partner.
Yeah, I'm telling you. All right, so
it will be green team on offense. We thought it'd be green team on defense to start this off, but after the turnover, I think it's going to be number 10, Josh Royball from Melrose High School at quarterback, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be Cole Sandoval from St. Mike's. So.
Yeah, it's going to be Cole Sandoval. Sandoval, look at this formation here. Talking about a straight I formation here for the green team as they shift over. First down and 10, and just a good run by number 7.
And that is Cole Sandoval.
Cole Sandoval.
First starting quarterback in the game, and they're all starters in this, obviously. But
yeah.
Tackle made by Sabi Rios from St. Mike's, of the state champion. St. Mike's, I believe they were state champions in football and volleyball.
Well, I guess they're not doing down and distance here either, but I can just tell you from up here it's going to be a second down situation, and Cole Sandoval, the quarterback, will be hit hard by number 23.
It's Mason.
For the red team.
Oh, right, 23 for red. That's Luis Gomez from Eunice. It's going to bring up 3rd and about. Gave him most of the progress there, so it's going to be 3rd and about 4. Yeah, not getting down a distance on either side, so hopefully they get that going here as well.
Yeah, they had a little bit of some problems there, but they're going to get it set up there. We did talk with head coach Jeremy Maupin earlier, and he's going to get that taken care of. So we're going to go 3rd down here for the quarterback as of right this moment. Well, anything's possible here in an all-star game, so now they switch quarterbacks.
Oh, boy.
And then, my gosh, that's a number 44, Tay Smith out of Texaco.
Ooh. That is a huge tackle for loss there. So decision time. There's an all-star kicker here. So
yeah,
let's see what the green team decides to do on 4th down and about, what do you want to say there, 9, 8?
Yeah, we'll call it about 9 yards. How's that sound? And the quarterback right now is Josiah Roybal out of Melrose, in trouble, escapes trouble, and he's going to toss it on over in the flat area to number 7 for the green team, and that looks like Cole Sandoval, the original quarterback.
Wow. Shows the versatility of those guys. Start the game throwing the ball and running it as the quarterback, and then you make a big catch for a first down.
Yeah, so first down and goal inside the 10-yard line. So first and about, we'll call it about 8 yards here, Kelly. And looks like Cole Sandoval, the original quarterback, will be running back now. Yeah. And so now the quarterback was Josiah Roybal, and the running back will be Cole Sandoval, and gets positive yardage. So second down and goal for the green team.
So I'm assuming those Roybal players from Melrose are twins, but I'm not 100% certain of that.
This is kind of exciting. Well, we'll talk about that in just a moment. But everybody's all-stars here. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if anybody plays quarterback right now, Coach.
Right,
they're all good there.
There's a lot of them that could.
Just a quick pass over. We'll get you a number here in just a moment. You see anything there?
Minimal gain.
I think that was number 18 for the green team. That's Maddox Mata from Eunice High School. So it's going to bring up a third down, and we'll call it about 4 yards or so.
We're going to go back to this I formation here.
And a shift.
And yet another quarterback out there. So this is the third quarterback to play for the green team already. That is Isaiah Ocampo, coach's son from Socorro.
All right, Coach. This is, of course, the All-Star game, exhibition game, and doing well. It's going to be a fourth down situation for the green team. And, you go ahead and try to go for an early, Coach? First quarter, why not, right?
There's already the second time. I mean, they went for it on a much tougher one than this. So.
Okay, well, here we go.
Barton Perret in there as a fullback. You better unload it.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Number 12, Isaiah Ocampo, the Socorro standout, is going to be tackled, and the red team will take over on downs.
Yeah, I thought after the bobble maybe he should have tried to pass that one.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick,
Okay.
Coach. I'm gonna ask you this. It's not gonna happen. But is there an overtime in an all-star football game?
I don't know if there is. I don't know why there wouldn't be necessarily, other than maybe a tie is kind of a feel-good thing. But the one thing I'm certain of is neither of the coaches are going to play for a tie. I mean, they're going to, if it's a go for one or go for two, they're going to do that. I mean, they're not going to. Neither coach is going to play for a tie.
No ifs, ands, or buts about that.
Or even an overtime.
Inside joke on that. You and I have called 2 overtime games for the Roswell Coyotes this year, and it's just something that we didn't know at the time, and we definitely know the rule on that now.
Yeah, that was interesting. Well, we hadn't, broadcasted many years together. We've just not had a lot of overtimes for one. And, of course, they had a rule change not too long ago on that caught us a little by surprise.
All right, Coach, let's see down here for the red team. It looks like it's going to be number 12, the quarterback for the red team. That's Jesse James Gonzalez out of Robertson. And
nice run and play on first down. Gain of 7 yards, and that was number
Jacob Caldwell. Go and give me some text messages here, or a former colleague. All right.
I believe that was Josh Roybal. Sorry, that was Seth Kazi from Tularosa.
All right.
Finds a little space.
Oh, number 13, Soren Annan out of St. Michael's. Coach, and here's the thing, first of all, thank you to KSVPTV.com for broadcasting this small school all-star game, and, of course, our producers, Tanner Todd and Chris Reynolds, for making this possible. But, what do you think about this? Back in the day it was a north-south. Now it's a green-red game. How do you like that?
I think there's advantages, disadvantages to both. I kind of like the north-south, just trying to determine who was better, wherever they played better football, north or south.
You're talking bragging rights is what you're saying. Yeah.
But this is a much more kumbaya type feel to this game. I mean, you even have teammates playing against each other. So, and that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah,
That's Alex Fuentes on the catch there.
I'm of the opinion, too. I liked it when it was the north-south when I did it for, the game of, baseball and softball. That was fun. But I've also seen it on the other side where we also did the green-silver game, or green-silver, excuse me. I'm thinking the Portales Greyhounds, and.
There's an empty set for the red team. They're going to run out of it.
Oh, that's a good run. And that is number 12, I believe, and it is Jesse James Gonzalez out of Robertson.
I'm always interested to see the plays that are called, the formation, because, all these kids come from different programs, obviously, or dozens of different programs. And, you might get an all-star quarterback there who's a running quarterback, and now, the coach wants to throw. And so I'm always fascinated by the plays they run, the defensive sets they get into, and how they can put it together in 4 practices. I mean, it says a lot about not only the coaches but the kids out there themselves.
All right, an empty set now for the red team. It's going to be Jesse James Gonzalez, the quarterback for Robertson. It's going to be, well, originally it looked like it was going to be a speed option, and Gonzalez just took it himself, but there will be a flag on the play.
Well, it's definitely drawn up to be speed option, but Gonzalez just saw a huge amount of daylight up the middle, and I think the reason he did is that we got our first penalty of the game. That's likely going to be holding.
Well, that's what I'm guessing as well. It might be a holding call on the red team, and it is.
Oh, but offsetting. Because we got a face mask on the defense, so the play never happened. They'll run it again. First down over.
I'm kind of looking down over there on. Oh, okay, I do see the indication now over there. The chain gang is, because everything's orange over there, and I do
yeah, it
see
is kind of hard to see it. Not much contrast there.
Okay, first down.
They need the light up down indicator over there. That one's easy to see.
Well, here's the thing: the play clock is at 12 now.
Oh, here we go, going deep. He's got a man.
Oh, it's caught.
Oh,
He's
stays
still
on his feet.
Let's get you a number.
Oh, and the ball's out again.
What do you expect on an All-Star game here?
Oh boy, he got back on it, but they forced the ball back out. I believe that was number 81 of the red team. That's Case and George from Dexter. Dexter having the unbelievable season. They kind of did the same thing that Roswell High did last year. Went into the championship game undefeated and was unfortunately took their first loss of the year.
All right, Jesse James Gonzalez, the quarterback out of Robertson, will have a first down. And we'll just hand it off. A good defense.
Yeah, number 99 that time for the green team. That's Derek Ramirez from Cobre High School. Had some help over there, but didn't quite catch the number, so we'll catch him on his next.
Yeah, what a beautiful afternoon. It says at 46 degrees, but it feels like 42. We're up here real high here in the Bulldog Bowl.
And technically, I guess we are inside, but it's wide open here, and we are in the elements.
Absolutely. Heaters are on, and in trouble is number 12, Jesse James Gonzalez, and he will be tackled for a loss.
Yep, big-time sack. Looks like number 67. That's Sean Borowski, Tularosa High School. So that's going to bring up third and a bunch here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get things. We have the binoculars. We're pretty high up inside the Bulldog Bowl. I like the way you said that, Coach.
Third and about 18.
Yeah, an empty set now for Gonzalez. You got trips to the bottom of your screen, twins to the top. Gonzalez, the only back in the backfield, rolling out to the left side, in trouble. And, wow, that's number 58, Duffy out of Mescalero High School.
I think Ramon Estrada.
Ramon Estrada, I'm sorry.
Santa Rosa.
Ramon Estrada, yes, sir. You're right.
Knocking down the pass. So what do you do here? Fourth and almost 20.
Well, you go for it. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I think they're going to kick.
Oh, okay.
Well, 44-yard attempt. That's
Aaron Doss out of Robertson. So
that's a long kick.
Had a few All-Stars out of Las Vegas, Robertson.
And see, I like this because, the kickers earned it too.
Sure they have.
So they need their opportunities, and that, if it's got the distance.
Oh, it's good. And the red team strikes first.
Wow.
3-0.
Aaron Doss from Robertson High School with a 44-yard field goal.
All right. Well, let's take a break from the Bulldog Bowl. You're here listening to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. We'll be back
in 60 seconds.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
At Red Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. 1909 Southeast Main.
All right, welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl as Aaron Doss gets the red team on the board first. What do you think about that?
Well, like I said before the break, the kickers are all-stars too. The holders aren't, but the kickers are all-stars too, and they need their opportunities to make a field goal in that situation. So I love that. It's not like it's a playoff game or something like that where you have to do everything possible to win. This is about the kids, and the kickers are, they earned it too. So I love the decision. I wish that the green team had done the same thing down here, to be honest with you.
So you gave Doss credit for about 40 yards?
44.
44 yards.
That's not a short field goal. Pros miss from there sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. So you got about 4 minutes and 17 seconds here in quarter one. The red team leads the green team 3-0 here in the New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star game here in Artesia, New Mexico in the Bulldog Bowl.
So that was Isaiah Ocampo, number 12 from Socorro High School, completing to Braden Eldridge, number 2, out of Melrose. Decent gain on first down, a 6.
Okay, still waiting for the down of distance on the board, but that's okay. We can take care of it there. And number 19 again.
I think.
Is that 19 or 18?
I think it's 18.
Yeah, that's Maddox Mata, I believe.
Yeah, with the jet sweep.
From Eunice.
Yeah. Small school football powerhouse. Actually, most sports, they're pretty good, Eunice High School.
Yeah, they really are. Just about in about every sport. You're exactly right.
And they had a somewhat of a volleyball dynasty there for a while. I think their baseball team's pretty good. 1st
and 10 for the green team. And dropping back to pass. Oh, and it's going to dump it, and it's going to be caught. Completed to Woods out of Eunice High School.
And just a short gain because you can't get up and run with it like you can at pro level. This is like college. Once you're down, you're down. So 1 yard completion there. And this quarter's gone fast, partner.
It really has.
Just 3 minutes to go here in the first. One possession each team.
All right, 2nd down and about 9. Quick pass over. Dumped over to number 13. Woods once again out of Eunice High School, and there's going to be a flag, but it's going to be a first down. But let's see what the flag's about here.
Sometimes you think if you remember how the NFL All-Star Game, Pro Bowl used to be, guys not really hitting too hard and not pass rushing too hard and not blocking too hard. That's not the case in the red-green game. I was shocked last year at just how hard they played, and even tempers flaring at times. And so that these kids aren't out here to play nice. They're trying everything they can to win this football game.
Well, I'm real curious to find out, especially here in this small school all-star game, who is going to be playing at the next level. We want to get that information to you. Maybe at halftime we'll have some more information for you, but it will be first down for the green team. And, of course, the one thing we haven't talked about today yet, Coach, was the officials for the game today. The referee is Darren Jones. The umpire is Bobby Goad. Line judge is Daniel. Is that with the G or C?
C, Colvin.
Colvin. Linesman is Josiah Carrasco. Back judge is Kendall Hart. And chain crew is Austin Runner. Appreciate that. They gave that to us prior to the game, so not sure where they're from.
Yeah, I don't think they're an Albuquerque crew. I think they're a Southeast New Mexico crew, but I'm not sure where from. I could be wrong about that, but maybe even could be a Cruces area crew. I'm not sure. We'll try to get that information to you.
2nd down for the green team. And that one's going to be handed off to Is that number 3? I believe it is 3.
Yeah, so that's Senyon Scarborough from Socorro. Not going anywhere on the play. Nice job defensively by the red team.
Maybe here in a minute we'll break this down here in just a moment and find out how many, the kids are from what school and, who was the at-large. For example, like Robertson had 4 or 5 kids. We'll get all that broken down for you here in just a moment. Nice pass into the flat area. That's
Maddox Mata again. So
yeah, Mata.
A little bit of a connection between Mata and Ocampo, which again to me is just fascinating. These guys had 4 practices together, and to be able to connect like that is impressive. Got an injured player, and it is Mata. So let's acknowledge the state champions from these four classifications here. In 6-man football, it was the Logan Longhorns winning the state title this year, 54-14 over Grady. In 8-man football, it was the Melrose Buffaloes. They beat Mesilla Valley 62-12. In Class 2A, it was the Texaco Wolverines beating Santa Rosa 50-0, and we saw some of those vehicles on their way here as we get a big play.
Ocampo will go out of bounds, but a nice run by Ocampo, and the green team will have another first down.
And then, of course, in 3A, it was the St. Mike's Horsemen defeating Dexter 28-26 in a wild championship game, and we'll go over the big school winners during that game. But what struck me, a lot of people you see a lot online and just talking to people in the high school sports community. That play's coming back on penalty, unfortunately. They talk about seeding. It's always a big topic conversation, the 6 criteria, who deserves to be this seed or that seed. I just want to point out that in football this year, of the 7 classifications, of the 7 classifications, the number 1 seed won the state championship in 6 of them. And the one that didn't was pretty big upset. Cleveland beating La Cueva.
Yes, it was.
But all the rest of the number 1 seeds prevailed. And I want to point out that the number 2 seed was in the finals in all but 2 of those. So 5 out of 7. So, they do a pretty good job on that.
Pretty interesting, isn't it? All right, so the punt will go into the end zone, so it will be a touchback. I was looking at this earlier for the green team at least. I like the way, and I appreciate the fact that they gave us this roster here. But, Drew Hatley, he was at Melrose, and, of course, Dickie Roybal. But where Drew Hatley's from, right?
I don't.
Clovis High School.
Drew Hatley, Clovis High School, okay. Roanhouse country.
Roanhouse country. All right, 1st and 10 now for the red team. As they'll take over 1st and 10 from the 20. They're going to work we'll call that a little bit of the right hash, Coach, if you don't mind me saying that.
I'm not sure why it's not in the middle after a touchback, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm oh, look at that, just a quarterback lead. I didn't really get the formation on there. I don't know if he was in an empty set or not. I didn't get to see that. I was looking at the defense here, but
well, I just heard something over the PA.
We're back on, it looks like, huh?
Well, potentially.
All right.
Hey,
there
right.
It is.
Public address is going here at the Bulldog Bowl.
All right, and I see, I guess that's number 10 now coming in. That's going to be Seth Kazi from Tularosa. Kazi, the quarterback now for the red team.
Oh, and a fumble. Going down in the backfield is Kazi, and so the red team is going to be in a little bit of trouble with down and distance here, 3rd and long. You talk about this game, the 4A, 5A, 6A game, I think this is less of a factor, but when you've got 8-man football playing with 3A football, there's a big difference. There's a big difference.
I'm glad you said that. Let's talk about that here in just a moment. We're going to take a break as quarter 1 ends. You're listening and watching KSUPTV.com, the New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star Game. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
you tired of jobs? Are you ready for a career? Join the Artesia Fire Department. With great benefits and the potential for advancement, this is an excellent opportunity. Positions are available for those both with and without prior experience. The pay starts at $19.50 per hour for uncertified, and the pay for certified positions depends on years of experience. If you're interested, you can apply online today at artesianm.gov. Come join the Artesia Fire Department. Go Bulldogs!
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
All right, welcome back to the New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red Green All-Star Game here in the Bulldog Bowl. And currently the red team is leading 3-0 on a 44-yard field goal by Aaron Doss. I think that's correct. Is it Doss or Dross? I believe it's Doss, right?
I think it's Doss, yeah.
Okay.
DOSS from Robertson. And it looks like the punting team is going to be out here as red team looking to protect that 3-point lead. And see, this is the other thing about all-star games. A lot of people, or a lot of these athletes, don't play special teams. I mean, these are the stars of their respective teams.
Sure.
You know, maybe less so.
Fourth down, red team.
And we're going to get a delay.
All right,
we
so
are delay a game.
a delay of game, okay, on the red team, and now the PA public address is now up. So fantastic. We do apologize.
Yes, that'll help us out too. They've got a spotter working downstairs, so they'll be calling out some additional names and numbers. So that will help us out a little bit in acknowledging your athletes if you're watching this later or tuning in live. If you're not able to make it to the game, we've got a good crowd here.
Yeah, not a bad crowd.
For the small school game, it'll be even bigger for the next one.
Oh, a little spiral action there. And let's see, it's going to be returnable. And a fumble. And the green team will recover.
Green team on the recovery. First down.
So it's going to be a first down for the green team. They'll take over in the middle part of the field. Okay, so now feels like a little football with the PA.
Well, I think it's the red team recovered, though.
Oh, the red team. They're saying the red team recovered.
Yeah, the kicking team recovered it. So
they've
exchanged those kind of turnovers in the kicking game.
Okay.
And again, you know, it works both ways, you know. The guys that are running down on that kick cover team are probably not, you know, they may be the best tacklers on the team.
No, they're saying it's the green team. It's still the green ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they don't exchange turnovers.
All right, so it's going to be the quarterback, Josiah Roybal, still the quarterback for the green team from Melrose, New Mexico, Melrose High School. Dumps it on over to the flat area and caught by Maddox Mata. Maddox Mata out of Eunice High School.
Yeah. Two teams that would make for a long road game, Melrose and Eunice playing.
All right, so it's going to be second down and about 3 from the 39-yard line. It is the second quarter. The red team up by 3 on a 44-yard field goal by Aaron Doss. Working from the right hash now. Still is number 4, Roybal at quarterback, and in trouble. And finally brought down.
Yeah, it's going to be a tackle for loss.
Tay Smith out of Texaco.
Just nowhere to go with the football and nowhere to run with it either. Good defense by the red team. Good pursuit.
All right, 10-15 left here in this first half. Red up by 3. Thank you for watching KSVPTV.com. We're here in the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. The New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star Game.
Yeah, that's going to be offensive pass interference. I assume. I shouldn't say until they actually say what it is, but it looked like an obvious offensive pass interference.
Okay, so let's find out what the flags are about. Yeah, kind of nice, not bad, about 44 degrees, and we're outside, but the heaters are on.
They are on. I'm about to turn them up maybe a little bit, but
Okay.
they are on.
Well, it's real nice here for a Saturday afternoon. Appreciate everybody that has made this possible.
Well, and everybody that's made the trip as well. I mean, you know, that's big for these kids to get to play in front of a good crowd too. And, you know, there's only 5 players that are playing today that this is a home game for them. So everybody else has had to get on the road to come take part in this.
Yeah, we'll get you some more information. I think at halftime we'll get with Angel Castillo, give us some more information about all the sponsors and so forth and so on to make this possible. And we'll get that soon. I know they were working on that for us. So what was the call, Coach?
Well, it's offensive pass interference. I'm not sure. 15-yard penalty from the they're letting them.
Well,
letting the Zebras have it here.
In an all-star game. They're taking this real serious here, this small school all-star game here. They're making sure that the officials know about it.
And now we're going to get consecutive penalties on the green team offense. Oh, no, defense. Okay. Get a little bit of it back. So now they've got down and distance. They've got
everything's up.
Everything's going, so that's nice.
All right, 3rd down and 14 from the 27, middle part of the field. Green team is in trouble, and it's quarterback Josiah Roybal rolling up to the right side. And he's just going to throw it away? No, he's going to throw it.
Oh, and the green team wound up with it.
They're saying, one team saying they have it, the other team they say they don't.
Well, both teams did have it. It was intercepted.
Okay.
But then the receiver, I believe, took it away from the defender. So I'm not sure. Boy, I'd hate to be an official scorekeeper on that one, because to me, that's almost like an interception and a fumble. But it will probably just go down as a reception. But man, that's the kind of play you expect to see in an all-star game right there.
Well, that's a lot of fun right there.
That's craziness.
Hey, it's been fun here, especially here. It's only a 3-point ball game. The red currently leading the green with 9 minutes left here in the second quarter. Quick pass over to number, I believe that's 18 again. That's Maddox Mata. We've called his name a few times.
Yeah, he's been busy. At least 4 or 5 receptions here. As no matter who the quarterback's been for the green team, they've been looking for Maddox Mata out of Eunice. Roybal from Melrose and Ocampo from Socorro. Both been looking his way.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 13. Ball will be on the 46-yard line. The quarterback for the green team will continue to be Josiah Roybal out of Melrose High School. Excuse me, Coach.
And I'm surprised he hasn't looked for number 10 out of Melrose High School.
Well, that might happen here real soon. Let's see what happens. It's going to be shotgun right. And there's going to be a whistle and a flag.
Yeah, we don't. Oh, and defense again on the offsides. So that's going to bring up a 2nd about 8.
Yeah, 2nd and about 8. Exactly, 2nd and 8. Ball will be about the 49-yard line.
Oh, and another fumble. It looks like
Red might have recovered it. Let's see. Oh, there's the indication is.
Yeah, I kind of thought Roybal got back on it too. Close. And Josiah says, "My fault, Coach, my fault."
Ball will be covered by the quarterback. For a loss of about a yard.
Well, you're going to say loss of a yard. I'm going to say a loss of about 4. Can bring up 3rd and 12.
Yeah, 3rd and 12. Clock continues to run here. There's going to be the pass, and it's going to be completed.
And that's the brother-to-brother combination there.
Yeah, roll ball.
I assume.
I'm assuming, too, yes. They're both out of Melrose High School, as you said.
Well,
you were waiting for that, and you got it.
And how great is that for those two and their parents? You know, if that is the case, I mean, these guys probably throwing to each other in the backyard when they're 4 or 5, and now they're throwing and catching in the red-green as seniors.
All right, let's take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to the New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star Game. We'll be right back.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. The New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star Game. 3-0 is the score in favor of the Red on a 44-yard field goal by Aaron Doss. And another flag. Well, we've had a few flags here in this first half.
Well, we started off good with none for most of the first quarter, but boy, we've had a bunch on this possession especially. And another call on the defense is going to give the green team a first down.
Penalty on the red team. Automatic first down for green. First and 10 at the red team 40-yard line.
So now Cole Sandoval from St. Mike's back out there at quarterback. Well, maybe not. He may be in as a running back because I still see Roy Ball out there getting that. So they're both in the backfield. So that's another thing you got to watch out for.
Are you talking about Wildcat maybe or what?
Well, I'm talking about, a pitch or a run and then a pass.
Well, there's going to be a pass, and that's going to be picked off.
Oh, no, they're going to say incomplete.
Incomplete now? Okay.
Wow. Probably should have been. I'm wondering if the receiver didn't get a hand around and knock that out at the last second, because that sure appeared to be picked off. Kind of an ill-advised throw there from Roy Ball.
Okay, so it's going to be an incomplete pass is what you're telling me. It's going to be second down and 10 now. Ball will be on the 40-yard line, middle part of the field for the green team. The quarterback will be Josiah Roy Ball. Quick pass, dumps it over to number 18, Maddox Mata out of Eunice High School.
And ball comes out, they're going to say down.
Okay, so third down and 4. 3-0 is your score from the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. And that's going to be handed off over to number 7, Cole Sandoval. No relation that I know of.
3-yard gain on the carry brings up 4th and 1 green.
Uh-oh, 4th and 1 time.
All right. Decision-making time here, Coach. You think you're going to go ahead and go for it, 4th and 1?
Absolutely.
I think you need to.
This is too far. He just barely made that 44-yarder, and it was the other kicker that made that. So, you got to go for this.
Yeah, you have that young man, Cole Sandoval, that's been doing some justice here. He will have the first down and more. And finally be brought down about the 27-yard line.
4-yard gain on the play. First and 10. on green team.
So I'm curious. So I'm going to look and see what they list Sandoval as. If they list him as a quarterback or a running back.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 27. Speaking of Sandoval, there's the dump pass again, and he will be brought down at the 25-yard line. But there is a flag on the play.
So, the official roster has Cole Sandoval as a running back. So.
Okay.
So, obviously, when he was lining up and taking a direct snap, it was probably just that, just a wildcat-type situation.
Okay.
So, only 2 quarterbacks qualify for the game, and that is Ocampo and Josiah Roybal of Socorro and Melrose, respectively.
Okay, so the flag will be on the green team. So we'll bring up a 1st, and we'll call it 15 from the 27. Left hash for the green team. Quarterback will remain to be Josiah Roybal. In trouble, and he will be sacked for a loss.
That's a bad sack. About 18 yards he's going to lose on that one.
Looks like that's number 51, Coach.
Big play by the red team. Results in
just don't have a number on him. I don't know if you do.
No. Don't have a 50. Oh, yeah, Payson Niles. Payson Niles, not sure which school.
For the red team.
Mm-hmm.
That's all red? Okay.
Oh, what a catch. There's that sibling combo. Roybal to Roybal.
Perfect.
As the Melrose Buffaloes connect there. Good
How are
ball
you?
and a good catch.
Good, good.
3rd and 17.
All right, so 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 17, Coach. It looks like that in motion now. Roybal dropping back to pass. Going to go up the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Wow.
Yeah, I had to go up high to try to bring it down. That's number 7, Sandoval. So showing his versatility. So he's taken a snap. He's caught or attempted to catch a ball and obviously run the ball quite a bit. So he's kind of been the go-to guy on offense for Green so far.
Well, I know, of course, you and I broadcast the Roswell Coyotes football games, but
the state champion Roswell Coyotes, is that what you're referring to?
The 5A state champions?
Yes, the 5A state champions.
The Roswell Coyotes? Well, here's the thing I was going to ask you. You never gave me your prediction on this game here.
Oh, you know what? I probably wouldn't have made one. I mean, you just never know what you're going to get. This is a life's a box of chocolate situation here, partner. Could be low scoring, could be high scoring, could be close, could be a blowout. Just never know.
You and I still have to make those predictions. It's part of the game here. Oh, good defense by number 25 of the red team. That's going to be Daniel Zamora out of Santa Rosa.
Yeah, great defensive play, and will be a turnover on downs.
Well, I'm going to have to admit something here, Coach. You probably think I'm crazy, but I kind of like this angle up here.
Oh, really?
I do. It's real high up here in the Bulldog Bowl. Not that I didn't like it downstairs. I mean, you got it's a nice press box by all means, but it's nice here. You have the heaters inside. I think you see better, personally.
Well, I like the completely unobstructed view, not even through a window or anything like that. But
right. So 1st down and 10 from the 35. This is all that was given to us. We're still missing some.
I have the same one.
We have this, but
It's the same as this, right?
yeah. No, this is for the red.
All right, that is number 12. Jesse James Gonzalez out of Robertson. So 2nd and 10. So they're going to call it no gain for the red team. The red team currently on top, 3-0 with 3:11 left in this first half. Decent crowd here in the Bulldog Bowl. So 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Coach, you and I were talking earlier, of course, on our trip up here to Artesia, and of course, before this game, we're talking about the small school. We're talking 8-man all the way up to 3A.
Yeah, I'm not sure the six-man players participate in this. I don't see anybody on the roster from either of the two schools that were in the championship, so I'm just assuming. Oh,
There's a little reverse, and that is
a little trickery there.
Soren Annan from St. Michael's. We were just talking about, in your opinion, Coach, how much of a difference do you think it is? From even if 6-man was included. I mean, from 8-man to 3 or 8-man to single A, double A, and to triple A. What is the difference from 4, 5, and 6A?
Well, it's a big difference. You get those really tiny schools. Sometimes they'll have 7th and 8th graders on the teams. Now I know this is a game for seniors.
Seniors, right?
It's just a huge difference.
Yeah,
and there's safety concerns as well. Boy, that's a jump ball.
Wow, that's a nice pass. It really is. Showing the arm strength.
Yeah, I want to say 40, 45 yards in the air there?
Yeah, about that was Jesse James Gonzalez out of Robertson.
Yeah, that was a deep ball there. Not really to an open receiver, but
and I know we're talking small schools right now, but you and I we do a lot of the big schools, and we talk about predominantly the Roswell High School, for example. And you see some of the quarterbacks such as Palomino and the Lens and stuff. I mean, they go from the 50-yard line and throw that thing into the end zone.
Oh, absolutely. And there's quarterback taking off and getting a first down. So another good job by Jesse James Gonzalez, the Robertson Cardinal.
And of course, I'm not saying that Jesse James can't do that. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just on the run. It's just real hard to do.
Well, I mean, bigger schools, generally bigger players,
sure,
bigger, stronger players. You do get some big athletic kids though at these small schools as well.
Pistol formation, and the quarterback is in trouble. James Gonzalez.
Yeah, just threw that one away and took a hit, unfortunately, for nothing because the play is going to come back on probably a holding penalty.
Yeah, I know what you're going to do, and I agree with you.
What?
You're about to go turn those on, aren't you? A little higher?
I might turn up the heaters a bit, yeah.
I'm okay with that, Coach.
It's a chilly afternoon here in the City Champions.
Well, I will tell you this. If I need to give you some hand warmers, Coach, I'll be happy to donate one to you.
I'm just glad I wore enough clothes today.
Well, I'm fine right now. Of course, I have all my state championship attire with me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your hunting attire.
Well, same thing. All right, so positive yardage now for the red team. 2nd down.
Yeah, just trying to get a little chunk of that 20 yards. Going to pick up maybe 6 or so, but it's going to bring up 3rd and a long, about 17, 15 they're saying?
Yeah, we're going to go 2nd and 15.
Oh, 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15, yeah. So my question to you, Coach, let's see if you have done your homework here a little bit, because I haven't.
Of course.
No, really. How many players, just for the listeners and the watchers, how many players actually make the All-Star team for each squad? Do you know?
I can have that for you in just a few minutes.
Okay.
But just in general, they select 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 2 centers, 5 other offensive linemen, 4 receivers, a tight end, a slot, a punter, and then what they call an at-large player. So
That's about it.
That's 20 on offense and so 20 on defense. So it's probably 40.
Okay,
is that
and
number.
I was guessing 45, but 40 sounds about right.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Okay.
And defensively, if you want to know, they take 4 defensive linemen, 4 inside linebackers, 4 defensive ends / outside linebackers, 6 from the secondary, and then a kicker and an at-large. So, yeah, it's 40.
Okay, so do you have the information with you, and you might not have it with you currently, but I know you'll find it, but how the selection process is for the entire New Mexico High School Coaches Association? You know how that is picked. I mean, I know we talked about, how they do all district and all state, but as far as the all-star game, is there any specific criteria that you know of?
Not really, other than the coaches getting together and deciding. The coaches nominate, and I'm not even sure if there's a limit to how many you can nominate, how many of your seniors you can nominate for this game. And keep in mind, this is different from all-state. This isn't all-state. This is red-green, so this is just for seniors.
Okay, so with that being said, and now here's one of the things that was asked of me. Now, do you have to be a all-district player or an all-state player to qualify to play in this all-star game?
I don't believe so.
Okay. All right, so there's going to be a pass, and that's going to be caught. Nice catch. And we'll get you a number here. I believe that's number 13 for the Red.
Soren Annan, and we've called his name a few times. He must have put up some big numbers for St. Mike's this year, because that was a very good football team from St. Mike's, ruining that perfect season for Dexter in a wild championship game. As we get the timeout call with just 1:11 left.
Okay, well, let's just stay here because it's going to be close. But right now the score is 3-0 in favor of the red team. The red team got on the board first on a 44-yard field goal by Aaron Doss. And I tell you what, this has been a very, very exciting first half here. And, yeah, absolutely. So getting some text message here. Okay, let's see. One great kid on.
So we got confirmation on Coach Royball's kids, right?
That's correct. And thanks to Coach Paul Lopez as well, too. I just got a text. Hey, haven't seen you in a while, man. I wish everything's well. I do see one Grady kid and 2 Logan kids on the red as well. So that's 6 man. Okay, so thank you, Paul.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Coach,
so they are
Lopez.
included.
Thank you for that information. It's good to know. We do have that information. So, okay, perfect. So thank you for that, Coach.
So Grady and Logan. Okay, so, yeah, they are including the smallest classification there. So
good to know. And one thing, Paul Lopez, I missed those good burritos when you were working down in All-American City.
Here's a shot to the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, and takes out our camera person.
Yeah, that's Paul Lopez. He was actually he's actually the head coach over in Hagerman, but when he was over at Roswell, he used to come over and bring some good burritos from this location here. It was just
well, speaking of good food, Coach Rodriguez was telling us local people who have been feeding these guys in the last 4 days. Piccolinos, I think, was mentioned, and and I'm blanking on the other one, but obviously thank you to the businesses here in Artesia that support that. And
wide open.
And while we're at it, thanks to BSN, who I believe is the biggest sponsor of the New Mexico High School Coaches Association, who, obviously make this game possible. There are other sponsors, but I understand that BSN is the big one.
Oh, gosh. All right, so 4th down and 6. Do you kick the field goal here or you go for it?
Boy, I'm kicking, but they want to take a 9 or 10 or 11-point lead going into the half. We're going to get a timeout called by the offense here, so maybe they're thinking better of it. Now, they've already given their kicker an opportunity, so I'm okay either way now.
All right? How are you? Good.
I'm okay with either decision now that they've given their kicker an opportunity to make one. I just hope the green team does that as well at some point during the game, because you can't leave out those special teamers, man.
Oh, of course not, man.
The kickers are a very important part of this game, and many a game's been decided on special teams. So.
Yeah, it's been fun. Like I said, the score's only 3-0 here. There's
I'm
about
surprised
36 seconds left here in this first half. And are we going? Do you know we're going to go 10 minutes or 15 minutes?
Well, it's hard to say because since the PA was out before the game, I'm thinking they may introduce the players at halftime.
Okay, well,
they should.
There's been
I don't know if they will, but they should.
Well, it might happen that way, and that's okay, and they need to do that. But if they don't,
I mean, they could even do it after the game as well. But I think they need that public acknowledgement.
All right, so number 12, Jesse James Gonzalez, the quarterback out of Robertson High School, is in an empty set. Rolling out to the left side, and he's going to throw it into the end zone. No, in trouble, rolling back out to the right side from the 20-yard line. 15-10, and into the end zone, and it's going to be caught.
Boy, that's got to be a touchdown, yeah.
Yeah, that's a touchdown. That's number 7, Adam Chavez, Legacy Academy, touchdown, red team.
Wow, Legacy Academy, that's...
Touchdown, red.
That's a small school. I'm not sure what classification Legacy's in. But
well, I'll be real honest. I don't believe I've ever heard of Legacy. That might be out of Albuquerque, maybe?
I believe so.
All right, so now the red team will extend their lead 9-0, and the point after touchdown will get you a number as Isaiah Ocampo, the placeholder. The PAT is up and good, and is that number 13 or 24?
24.
24 for the red. That's Fabian Pacheco out of Tularosa High School. All right, the red team leads by 10. We're here in the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. We'll be right back.
Aaron Doss out of Robertson. That's
Aaron
right.
Doss. Aaron Doss. All right, we'll be right back. New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star Game. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Roofing, we put people first.
All right, welcome back. There we go. All right, welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl here in Artesia, New Mexico. The red team leads the New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star Game 10-0 with 16 seconds left. Been fun, partner.
It has. It has. We're a quarter of the way done, just nearly here, of our 2 games here as we're approaching halftime. But, yeah, we knew this was going to be fun.
All right, 10-0 in favor of the red team, as the green team will trot onto the field. Let's see if we can get our numbers here, and there's going to be a handoff to the green team, number 13, Woods out of Eunice High School. Elgin Woods.
And they do call the timeout, give themselves one more play. So Legacy Academy competes in 2A.
Okay.
Well, you know what? That's in basketball, so let me just make sure it's the same as football because it's not always the same.
Okay, well, while you take a look at that, there's another timeout on the field. It's going to be first down, It's going to, they're going to call it first down and 10 from the 46-yard line. The red team is up 10-0 with 7 seconds left. The red team struck first with a 44-yard field goal by Aaron Doss. And then Adam Chavez scores. And then Doss with the PAT to make it 10-0. And it's been very exciting. Very beautiful afternoon. A little cool, but not terrible. 46 degrees, feeling like 42 is what they're saying. There's 7 seconds left here in this first half. You have shotgun to the left. Isaiah Ocampo, the quarterback from Socorro High School. Now shotgun right. And there's going to be a incomplete pass with 2 seconds left, so one more play left. So it's going to be second down and 10. So originally the red team had a couple different quarterbacks on the roster. We'll talk about that here in just a moment, but I think there'll be one last play here. Shotgun to the left side now, and that one's going to be handed off. And look at that, Coach, on his feet, and finally brought down is Elgin Woods from Eunice High School, but that will end the first half of this New Mexico High School Coaches Association Red-Green All-Star Game. We're going to take a break. We'll see here in just a bit. The Red leads by 10.
you tired of jobs? Are you ready for a career? Join the Artesia Fire Department. With great benefits and the potential for advancement, this is an excellent opportunity. Positions are available for those both with and without prior experience. The pay starts at $19.50 per hour for uncertified, and the pay for certified positions depends on years of experience. If you're interested, you can apply online today at artesianm.gov. Come join the Artesia Fire Department. Go Bulldogs!
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all, you need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings Fusil, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today, we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Mind.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all, you need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. Oh, you can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut. Let's do this again.
I don't understand. We're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Mind.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
We put people first.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, we receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Welcome back to Artesia, New Mexico. We're here in the Bulldog Bowl, the red-green New Mexico High School Coaches Association game, Mac Chase Field, and the red team currently on top, 10-0, and we're just seconds away from the start of the third quarter. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. Coach, what did you think about the first half?
Well, surprisingly, just the two scores. Usually you see a lot more scoring in these things, but you just, like I said earlier, in the first half, you just never know. Could go just about any way imaginable.
You're always talking, not you, but people in general always think an all-star game is really an exhibition game, but these two squads here are really trying to get after it here, and you can see that. It's only 10-0 as we start the third period.
49 degrees feels like 46 with that wind that has just picked up a tad.
Well, it actually warmed up, but it's that breeze. It really got a little brisk.
Yes, it has.
All right, so it looks like the green team will have the first possession here in this second half. And let's see here if we can get you a couple numbers here. And that's going to be number 12, I believe. No, that's number 18.
Ocampo's the quarterback right now, 12, but that is Maddox Mata, who's been busy.
Yeah.
They have called his name a lot.
Sure has. Maddox Mata from Eunice High School. Okay, so number 12 will continue to be Isaiah Ocampo out of Socorro High School.
Now, partner, do you know why these coaches from Friendship are here helping out? Are they who are they connected to?
Well, again, I thought the same thing. I'm not real sure. That's something that we can probably find out. Oh, look at that! It's going to be picked off, and the red team is going to be 5. Touchdown, red team.
That's Luis Gomez from Eunice picking off Ocampo, and now we're going to have a flag for taunting or unsportsmanlike after the fact. Well, maybe not for taunting, because I believe they maybe called it on the green team.
All right, so give me the number again, Coach. You had who?
Number 23, Luis Gomez from Eunice with the pick 6.
Luis Gomez, okay. Pick 6. And, okay, I did not see the flag. Did you say there was a flag, or was it waved off?
No, they're gonna say unsportsmanlike, probably taunting.
On the green team and.
Oh, well, he didn't give the offsetting indication, but he did point both ways. So who knows? We'll see on the kickoff.
All right, sounds good. So it is going to be a pick 6 for number 23, Luis Gomez. 16-0 now is the score. And I am assuming that's still going to be
just one kicker. So, but there's the trick play.
Bringing out the trick plays,
and
the 2-point conversion fails.
I was about to say that this might be a good time to go for 2, because then it makes it a 3-touchdown game instead of a 2-touchdown and a field goal game. But like to see the trickery always.
Yeah, oh, yeah, of course. You know, those kind of plays are always fun. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, so we'll see if there was a flag on both teams or just on one. It looks like they're lining the ball up at the 40, so that I'm thinking they were offsetting.
Okay. See right here, I have to get my.
No, they did call it on the red team, so was probably the taunting variety of unsportsmanlike.
Okay, have to get my roster up here. The cell phone went kind of south for just a second. All right. All right, so the red team currently leads the green team 16-0 here in this All-Star game.
And officials showing they're not going to put up with any nonsense, even if it's an All-Star game.
Oh, really? That's exactly right, huh?
Which 100% in favor of. I agree with that. Absolutely.
All right, there's the kick, and let's see if it's going to be returnable. It is going to be.
Yeah, but that worked out well for the red team.
Oh, nice stick.
Yeah, they were lucky to get that kind of field position on the play there.
Yeah, that was number 25, Daniel Zamora from Santa Rosa, New Mexico, Santa Rosa High School.
Boy, someone's roasting chili in the vicinity.
Oh, it smells so good. I'm telling you what.
They're not cooking it. They're roasting it. So, boy, and that's unmistakable smell, isn't it?
I tell you what, I originally thought they were cooking brisket downstairs, and they said it was red brick pizza.
Oh. Well, that was earlier. Now.
That's green chili.
Now they're roasting green chili outside somewhere.
And I'm sure on the north side of the field they might be having some red chili as well. So.
Right. Coming from this direction here.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25 for the green team. And number 12 is the quarterback, Isaiah Ocampo.
Number 12, Isaiah Ocampo on the
tackle made by Tay Smith out of Texaco.
44, Tay Smith from Texaco High School.
Second down and 9, so 1 yard gain for Ocampo. This is pretty neat right here, Coach. I mean, this team has only been together for about 2 days, and you're getting some hand signals from the sidelines, and that's how they're getting their plays in. That's pretty amazing.
It really is.
Okay, it's going to be dumped off to number 24, Fabian Pacheco out of Tularosa High School, and that's going to be enough for a first down.
Fabian Pacheco on the reception.
So the green team moving the ball here in this second half.
Number 1, Sabiani Rios Rivera.
10:46 left in the third quarter. The red team up by 16.
1st and 10.
Ocampo, the quarterback, shotgun left. They have number 13, Elgin Woods, in motion, and is going to be dumped off, but he is going to be tackled for a loss.
Number 13.
Yeah, some negative pass yardage for Ocampo there on the little
Brought down by number 30, Victor Valdez.
screen. Victor Valdez on the tackle. Number 30 out of Lordsburg.
Loss of yards.
Yeah, we haven't talked about Lordsburg. That's the western part of the state, southwestern part of the state. Shotgun left now for the green team. Hand it off. And I do see number.
Elgin Woods on the carry.
Is that number 60?
Brought down by number 3, Diego Munoz.
No, that's not it.
And number 20, Ivandre Aguilar.
So Diego Munoz out of Dexter. The tackle with help from Evander Aguilar, both out of Dexter.
On the play, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Dexter having a successful season this year,
Yeah.
playing in the state championship. Losing the last minute, I heard.
Yeah. The most dramatic of all the state title games. Oh, look out.
Ocampo to Eldridge from Melrose High School. Quick pass, good catch, and that's going to be enough for another first down for the green team. Not a bad crowd for an all-star game. I believe the Bulldog Bowl holds about 8,000 people. Is that correct?
Well, that's a matter of debate, but approximately that, yeah. Sometimes they like to count those spaces out along the fences as
a seat,
as capacity.
Okay.
As it was last year in the title game.
All right, quick pass, and it's going to be caught. That's number 10, Josh Roybal out of Melrose High School. It feels like we've been talking about Melrose throughout this contest here. And we have a lot of members from this Robertson High School team, Melrose, Socorro, St. Michael's, Laguna Acoma.
Deacon Ragland from Grady also in on the tackle. One of those 6-man stars.
And Laguna Acoma, Derek Victoriano. Going out to the left side. And just finds a man open and just in and out of the hands of Josh Roybal. Dulce, Gateway, Raton, Western Las Vegas, and New Mexico Military Institute, Hope Christian, Cuba, and then Loving High School, and then Mescalero also have seniors playing in this ballgame. All right, so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the green team. So what are you impressed with so far, Coach? The red team up by 16 and 16-0 right now. Of course, it looks like the red team kind of dominating right now. The green team moving the ball a little bit better here in the second half. But what are your thoughts? What do you see? It's pretty exciting here.
Well, I mean, just seeing what these athletes can do on, we keep mentioning it, but just seeing what they can do with almost no practice and playing with each other. And, it's not just get out there and play. It's not sandlot football. It's, they're playing specific defenses and assignments and all that stuff. Those coaches take it very seriously. Like maybe a hold there didn't get called.
Well, that's a great pass by Isaiah Ocampo. And number 18, Maddox Mata out of Eunice High School.
And I'll tell you what, if his team was winning, I would say that he would be a chance to be the MVP of this game. I mean, he's been so busy, but unfortunately his team is down 16-0.
Yeah, you would think that Ocampo and Mata might have been teammates. They're really having a pretty good game and good combination with those two, but they're not. They are today, but two different high schools. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, and there's going to be a little toss. And that's a nice run by Woods, Eunice High School.
Woods on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by number 15.
All right, thank you, Gene Dow, who tells us officially seating is 6,500 plus at the Bulldog Bowl.
Okay.
I think maybe you were thinking of the Wool Bowl. That's 8,000.
Wool Bowl's 8,000.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And then standing room, I think we had close to 10,000 last week is what my understanding was. Maybe it was 9,000, but I know when Roswell and Artesia played here in the state championship, of course, not this year because it was in Roswell, but prior to that, look at that.
Oh, they're going to push
good effort.
Over. Yeah, that's touchdown.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the green team. And we'll get you a number here in just a moment.
I think it's
That's going to be Cole Sandoval.
Cole Sandoval of St. Mike's. And a lot of help from his friends there as they just kept him upright and kept pushing the pile.
And that was from about, did you get any yards on that, about 10 yards out?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, going back to what we were saying, I think it was when Roswell and Artesia played here in the state championship 2 years ago. It was a packed house.
Oh,
I think there was right about 8,000 people here.
Yeah, all along the fences, all the way around the bowl.
And there's Cole Sandoval once again in for 2.
See, and that's where the not just kicking the extra point might come back to bite them, but it remains a 2-score game, and now it's a 1-score game, 16-8 in favor of the red.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's take a break, maybe just a 30-second one.
Yeah, we'll be right back. New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star Game, red versus green, 16-8. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Welcome back to Artesia, New Mexico. We are here at the Bulldog Bowl, Mack Chase Field. The score is 16-8 in favor of the red team. We are here at the New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star football game. Cole Sandoval scores from 10 yards out, and then the 2-point conversion by Cole Sandoval to make it a one-possession game. 16-8 is the score. And beautiful afternoon here in Artesia, New Mexico. And there's going to be the kick. And that's going to be number 12.
From about the 5-yard line.
Jesse James Gonzalez out of Robertson High School.
So he's seen a lot of work too.
Sure has.
And you know they don't select a specified returner. So what they probably have to do in those early practices is say, hey, who can return kicks? Who can return punts? Who can, play coverage teams? So it's an interesting dynamic for those coaches and these players. Sometimes doing things they're not used to doing.
Yeah, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. It will be red ball. Let's see if we have a different quarterback. It might be. Is it still Jesse James Gonzalez? It is. And that ball's going to be handed off. And good, hard run.
Yeah, that's Victor Valdez from Lordsburg, number 30, I believe.
Number 30 is what you're saying?
Well, but the public address said somebody else. They said Seth Kazi. So I thought it was number 30, but they're saying it's number 10.
It looked like it, but we do apologize. We'll have to go back and take a look at it.
One of those guys had a real nice run there.
Yeah, one of those two. All right, 1st down and 10 from the 47-yard line, left hash for the red team. Score 16-8. We are here in the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. And that ball is going to be handed off. And look at that. Off to the races. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, red team. And that is number 88, Alex Fuentes.
Alex Fuentes, nicely done. Gives the red team a 22-8 lead, and now
looks like there's another injury. This is the second official, if not the same one. One got tackled down there on the north side of the field, and not sure who the official is right now. It looks like the training unit is down on the field about the 33-yard line. But Alex Fuentes ran that about 50 yards, Coach, it looked like. Was that about right?
Yeah, well, close to it, maybe 40. But
40
looks
yards,
like the official's okay. And I noticed the alternate official out there helping him out, so.
Okay, it is going to be a touchdown. While they get them situated real quick, we just want to thank our sponsors. The title sponsors, BSN Sports, Jeremy Maupin, Artesia head football coach, and then, of course, the Artesia Quarterback Club, First Baptist Church, Harvest Fellowship Church, and then, of course, the Artesia Lodgers Tax, and then KSVPTV.com. Gene Dow.
Pecos Valley Broadcasting.
Yes, sir. Appreciate all the sponsors. All right, 22-8. About a 40-yard run from number 88, Alex Fuentes. And then let's see if Aaron Doss will kick the PAT. He does. That's up and good. So now the score will be 23-8. We're going to take a 60-second timeout live from the Bulldog Bowl, the New Mexico High School Coaches Association football all-star game, green versus red. We'll be right back.
First American Bank is committed to supporting small businesses in New Mexico. If you need a loan, mobile banking, or treasury management products, we're here to help you succeed as your business resource and, as always, your trusted partner. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Equal housing lender.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. The score is 23-8 in favor of the red team. New Mexico High School Coaches Association football all-star game is number 88, Alex Fuentes, scores from 40 yards out to make it 22-8. And then the point after touchdown by Aaron Doss to make it 23-8. We are here in the third quarter with 6:29 left. At the conclusion of this game, we will be having the Big School All-Star Game. This has been fun, Coach. Had a lot of talent here in the small schools.
Oh, absolutely. And I just want to mention, so we don't forget, that they are going to be announcing and acknowledging each player and their high school coach following the game for the small school game here, and then they'll do the same thing for the big school prior to that game. So that'll kind of be a back-to-back situation, a lot of announcing going on, and they'll also receive their medals from the New Mexico High School Coaches Association.
Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulty earlier, and it looks like it's fixed, so will be a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. It's important to have each individual announced.
Oh, absolutely. They need to be recognized. This is a big honor for these guys.
All right, quick pass, and that's going to be caught. Number 18, Maddox Mata.
It looks like we need to get another set of headphones in here.
Well, sounds good. How about you want to talk with Jeff here a little bit?
Sure.
All right. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of we got it figured out a little bit. We're going to need the big schools here in just a moment. So
yeah, I just texted it to you. I think I did.
The big schools, okay.
Yeah.
Well, sounds good. Well, we're back here at the Bulldog Bowl here at Mac Chase Field in Artesia, New Mexico. This is the small school all-star game. New Mexico High School Coaches Association, red versus green. 23-8 is the score. I'm here with head coach from the Roswell Coyotes, the 5A state champions, Jeff Lynn. Coach, how are you doing this afternoon, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Beautiful day, huh?
Man, I'm telling you, what a beautiful afternoon here. And tell you what, it's about 46 degrees. Can't ask for anything more. And first and foremost, Coach, appreciate all your help here for this game, man.
Yeah, man. It's been great.
So what do you think so far here in this first half? Actually, the first half was, kind of off to a slow start, but not bad here. A lot of good athletes here in this small schools.
Yeah. There's some big kids, and super impressed with, their skill and their ability. I'm a small school guy. I played at Hagerman and Eunice, and so I have and my dad coached in the small schools for a lot of years, and so he's coached at Texaco and Hagerman and Eunice and Tularosa, and so he's been around the block. So we have a lot of respect for these small schools guys and what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach, and especially with this green team right here, this quarterback here, number 12, Isaiah Ocampo from Socorro High School, doing the job. And right there, this time, that's number 4, Josiah Roybal.
That's a Melrose guy, man.
Yeah.
That's old Dickie Roybal's
son.
Son, yeah.
Yeah,
Dickie's
exactly.
a valuable member to our Coaches Association, has done a great job for us, and athletic director at Melrose, and that's his son.
Coach, so talk to me a little bit about this. What does it take for the preparation of the All-Star game?
There's a lot that goes into it. You gotta get these kids booked into a hotel. You've got to get them fed. I mean, you got to order jerseys. You got to do a roster.
Yeah. You have to definitely do a roster. Yep.
and then you have to pick the teams, and so last Sunday all the coaches came together and up in Albuquerque at the NMAA offices, and there was a representative from two representatives from each district, and they formed a committee, and they went through all the names that were submitted and nominated, and they picked this team, and I think and then you got to split them up green and red, because we used to play north-south. We used to divide the state in half, and we play a north-south game, but all the population has been concentrated up north, and so the games were getting a little there's number 7. Who's number 7? He looks like a St. Mike's guy.
Yeah, from number 7 is Cole Sandoval. He is the young man that
nice
scored.
Run.
Yeah, scored from 10 yards out and then scored the 2-point conversion earlier. So
we went to this red-green thing about 3 or 4 years ago,
right.
And it's really balanced the games out, and you're not seeing as many blowouts, and it's a more competitive thing, and it kind of makes it fun. Like we're fixing to play the big school game, and there's going to be 3 kids from Roswell on the green team and 3 kids from Roswell on the red team, and so that those guys will get to go at each other and talk a little trash. It'll be fun. So.
Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. The score here is 23-8 here in the third quarter.
That's a Cuba Ram right there.
Sure is.
Like, what's his name, man?
What number was that one? The Cuba Ram? Yeah, Nathan Herrera. Yeah, so
Cuba High School, man. You can tell they got that LA Ram helmet. That's a sharp-looking helmet, huh, Coach McDonald?
Yeah, I tell you what, that is nice there. So
they had a good year. They were the district champion, the Cuba Rams.
Well, let me ask you, you're talking about motels and you're talking about all these kids. Coach McDonald and I were talking earlier about how many kids are actually on the roster. Oh, look at the hit on that. That's going to be incomplete. But how many kids are actually on the roster for each squad?
We picked 40 kids.
40 kids per squad?
Per squad.
Okay,
so there's 40
80
kids on. There's 2 red teams that have 40 kids and 2 green teams that have 40 kids. So there's 160 kids here.
160 kids here. Okay, so 160
not
kids
all of them
here.
show. I think we had 3 or 4 not make it for various reasons, but 155 kids are here this weekend.
Yeah, and then, of course, to make this happen here, we have a lot of the sponsors here. As you know, the sponsors from BSN, and then, the quarterback club from Artesia, First Baptist Church, Harvest Fellowship Church, Artesia Lodger Stacks, and, of course, KSVP. Coach, what else makes this game so interesting here? Especially playing here in the Bulldog Bowl, but so much involved that it takes everybody, it takes a village to make this happen. What else do you want to make comments about?
Oh no, just super thankful for the support that Artesia has thrown behind this game. They're doing a great job with these kids in this game, and Coach Montragon, he's the head basketball coach. He's actually not here today because they're playing basketball over at the Bulldog Pit, but he's kind of the ringleader of keeping this thing in Artesia, and he does a great job. And all the people here in Artesia and the Lodgers Tax and all that stuff. I mean.
So, Coach, since we have it, there's a timeout on the field. So let's talk a little bit. You and I and the majority of the state, we always go to the Mexico High School Coaches Association, the coaches clinic itself. Tell everybody what it takes to be part of this All-Star game right here. You have to be a member in order to qualify. You have to be, as a head coach, you have to be a membership, and then you can nominate your kids at the end. But talk a little bit about the New Mexico High School Coaches Association. You're currently the incoming president.
Yes, sir.
So talk to me a little bit about the New Mexico High School Coaches Association.
Well, it's just it's an organization for coaches. I mean, we try to advance coaching issues and coaching topics forward and try to get things moving forward in the right direction. We have a lot of input on like seeding and selection and the playoff systems in the United States. We work hand in hand with the NMAA and making rules and guidelines for our athletes. We also do a lot of education. We have clinics. We have a winter clinic. We have a summer clinic. Coaches come in and we bring speakers from all over the nation in to speak at those clinics so our coaches can improve and can get better and be up on the latest techniques and stuff. But just the main thing, we're trying to push coaching. It's a very strong organization. It's been there for over 80 years, and we just try to help coaches and help our athletes and get better. Nice run by number 4 here. Is that Ocampo?
Yeah, number 4. No, actually, number 4 is Josiah Roybal from Melrose High School. Yeah. So, well, Coach, is there any topics, talking about the New Mexico High School Coaches Association, as we come together in a group during the summertime, is there any specific topic that needs to be addressed or up for discussion here in the near future?
Well, I mean, seeding and selection is always, in the playoffs, is always a hot topic. Classification is always a hot topic, where those numbers are, and where we're cutting off 6A and 5A and 4A. Those are always issues. Rules specifically to the game. There's a big issue right now, like a lot of the basketball coaches want a shot clock, and that seems to go both ways, the shot clock issue. But they're just various issues with various sports, and again, we try to bring those forward to the NMA and try to compromise and do what's best for these kids.
You're the incoming president. Explain to the listeners on KSVPTV.com right now how long your term is and what are your responsibilities as the president.
I'm the incoming president, so my term will start at coaching school in the summer, this coming summer. So this coming August will be my term.
25.
And I serve for 1 year.
1 year.
And the way you do that is you have to serve on the board I served on the board for 8 years, and so I've worked my way up. Now I'm in position to be the incoming president, so that'll be good.
And the way we do that, too, is we get into a general meeting, and it's all voted by coaches in the state of New Mexico, and that's how you become the president and, or an elected official in those types of positions.
Yep, that's old Barton Perret right there, man. Gateway Christian Warrior right there.
There you go. So
Coach McDonald and I used to have him on some Little League teams.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, man. I think he was our 4 or 5 hole there for 1 year, right, with the Cubs? Yeah.
With the Cubs, huh?
Coach McDonald and I used to coach a lot of Little League baseball together. Kim Northcutt, the Cubs, the Noon Op Cubs.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Well,
I'll tell you a funny story about his dad. His dad was throwing BP. He may not want me telling this story, but anyway, his dad was throwing BP. And probably our Barton Perret, the kid.
Oh,
from
Perret.
Gateway.
Okay, yeah,
Probably our worst hitter. Gets a hold of one, and he's not standing behind the screen, and he hits that ball and hits him right in the jaw and breaks his jaw. And he hit his jaw wired shirt for like 6 weeks.
Well, I don't know if that's funny or not, but
he probably looks back on it and laughs, but at the time it was not funny. It was not funny.
Yeah. Well, I was talking earlier with speaking of Kelly, Coach McDonald stuff. We were talking about Drew Hatley. He's over at Melrose now. He was over at Clovis for a while and for quite a long time actually. And he does some officiating and stuff like that. What do you think about Coach Hatley there?
He's doing a great job, man. Coach does a good job. He's got Cal Fullerton working with him today, which an old Clovis name there. He's now the offensive coordinator, I believe, at Friendship High School over in Lubbock. And then actually Art Bolaños is down there working with him, and Jordan Rodriguez. And he brought in a really diverse staff to coach this All-Star game. Kind of cool.
Yeah, Kelly and I had that opportunity. We talked with Jordan prior to the game, and, he's going to come up here. I think I don't know if you're going to go down and coach a little bit, or are you going to try to coach a little bit for the big schools?
Oh, no.
You're going to be on the sideline a little bit?
No, I'm gonna be sitting over there underneath that Bulldog Bowl being dad.
You're going to try to be dad. Okay.
I'm gonna yell at the coaches when they're not playing my son and tell them what they should be doing. I'm going to be dad this next game. So.
Well, the reason I'm saying is, prior to the game, we talked with Jordan, and he's supposed to be coming up and doing an interview with us as well, just like you and I are doing, and Callie, and so it's going to be fun with him. Talk with him, and of course, you're always welcome to come up and talk a little football.
Yeah.
23-8 is the score with about 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Coach, you have any surprises? You see anything, any kind of surprises here in the fourth quarter coming up?
I don't know. I'd like for that green team to get another score and kind of make this a little more interesting. But this has been a good game. Like sometimes these All-Star games, they only get like 3 or 4 practices, and so sometimes they're not very organized, and you get a lot of fumbles. And this has been pretty clean for.
Yeah.
The other thing that we've done with the game is, the NMA has allowed us to play it in December, and I think that's been huge. Like we used to play this game in conjunction with coaching school in July.
In the summertime. It was terrible.
It was terrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was
hot
and like the kids would come in and they weren't in shape. And we were actually talking to the trainer from Alamogordo, and he was talking about that. He was talking about how bad of shape those kids would come in and how he had way more injuries in the summer because, they hadn't been doing anything. And, these kids are and then we had a lot of fights and a lot of stuff because, they're out of school. You got nothing to hold over their head. And so we had some sportsmanship issues. And so the NMA allowing us to move this game to now has been great for this game and great for these kids. We were having a lot of kids drop out. Like, we only had, out of 160 kids, we only had, I think, 5 kids not make it this week. We were having 10, 15, 20 when it was in the summer because they were going off to college or they were going to the service. And so it's just been great moving this game to December. And the other thing it allows, like, I see a lot of college coaches. I see the coaches from Highlands, and I see Coach Sukup from NIMI down there, and the guys from Eastern were here. It allows those college coaches to come in and get all these kids in one and watch them compete. So it's been kind of a recruiting thing for us too. So great move by the NMAA and the High School Coaches Association allowing this game right now.
Well, I'm so glad you said that. That was actually the question I was going to ask you, how you felt about some of these small schools. The small schools, there's a lot of great athletes over here, but what is the percentage you think, in your opinion, Jeff, these small schools going to the next level? I mean, a lot of people don't understand, everybody's goal is to play Division I, but that's not necessarily the goal. It should be go get your degree. I mean, if you have an opportunity to go to New Mexico Military Institute, go play. If you have an opportunity to go play in Hobbs, go play. But, how many of the small school players have that opportunity to go to the next level?
Yeah, it's not much. I mean, this is going to be their last game, for most of them. I'd say probably 95% of them, this is probably going to be the last game. I mean, college football's getting more and more competitive with the transfer portal and the limits they're putting on Division I rosters. And so for a lot of these kids, this is it, man. So for them to get another opportunity to strap it up and get after it a little bit, it's great for them. So,
well, it looks like, this is going to be the beginning of
that's
the fourth
bone
quarter
right there, Coach.
Yep.
That's like over bone. That's like some old Jim Bradley stuff right there.
Yep. Well, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter. The score
13,
is 13.
That kid's good, man.
3-8. Number 13 for the Red.
For the Red, yeah. Who's that kid?
Okay, that's going to be Soren Annan from St. Michael's.
St. Michael's. He had a good run earlier.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, there's about 12 minutes left, or under 12 minutes left here in this small school all-star game. It's the New Mexico High School Coaches Association all-star game, red versus green, here in the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. And what a great facility this is, isn't it, Coach?
It's nice. And a beautiful day. And I mean, I've never actually been up here to the filming deck. This is quite a view. You can see all of Artesia.
Well, I was telling Kelly that too. I said, I don't know if I like this view better than the second level or this one. I think I might like this one a little better.
That's that over bone there. That's that tackle over bone. That's some old school stuff there, Coach McDonald.
All right, Coach, let's take a break. You're listening to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, and Jeff Lynn, New Mexico High School Coaches Association. We'll be back here in 60 seconds. We'll be right back.
Are you tired of jobs? Are you ready for a career? Join the Artesia Fire Department. With great benefits and the potential for advancement, this is an excellent opportunity. Positions are available for those both with and without prior experience. The pay starts at $19.50 per hour for uncertified, and the pay for certified positions depends on years of experience. If you're interested, you can apply online today at artesianm.gov. Come join the Artesia Fire Department. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl, Mac Chase Field in Artesia, New Mexico. The New Mexico High School Coaches Association small school all-star football game. It is 23-8 in favor of the red team. And a lot of fun, Coach. What do you think, man?
Oh, loving it. I agree. Thank you, Coach Lynn, for jumping in. And I agree with Coach. I mean, I wish we could get a green team score to make this a little more interesting. But I'll tell you what, this red team has just kind of dominated the football. And, they just can't green team can't get that offense off the field for the red.
Now look at that fake on 4th and 7, but the green team holds the red team.
That's big. That might go a ways towards getting this to be a more competitive game.
Kelly, I know you go to the coach's clinic every once in a while. I try to make it to go every year just because of like Jeff said, some of the new things that are going on, and then of course, the athletic directors and coordinators, they have meetings and discuss certain things throughout the state. But I'll tell you what, when you and I went down on the field earlier, and we talked with Art Bolaños, and we talked with Jordan Rodriguez, and you and I, and just different coaches. We see Coach Hatley down there. It just makes you feel just appreciate it. It makes you feel like, after the games, you all talk. You talk about strategies. It's a fraternity.
Oh, it absolutely.
And it's just such great time to talk with these individuals because they're so talented. They're so there's just a lot of good coaches here in this state of New Mexico.
Well, and what's cool about it is you get the coaches from different sports together, and because the coaches of the same sport, obviously that's a fraternity in its own. But it's just kind of nice to get all the coaches together and.
Yeah, that's going to be a late hit, I think, isn't it? That's going to be a good run. That's who's that? Number 12, Isaiah Ocampo. He's been the quarterback throughout the whole game, isn't he?
Yeah, usually you see the other quarterback get a little more run, but you just never know. The only two quarterbacks are Roybal and Ocampo. So and really it's Roybal got significant minutes in the first half, so yeah, you might want to go with a hot hand. One of them might be more of a passing quarterback than the other. You just never know what's going on out there with the coaches.
Looks like that's going to be.
I'm not sure that's who he meant to throw that to. Yeah. That might have been going to the receiver behind him there. But you can't blame Maddox Mata for reaching out trying to catch it because they've been calling his number all night long.
I don't know if you have that or not. I don't, but
no, I don't. I mean, I do, but I'm not active on that.
Oh, there you go. How about that, partner?
Okay.
I don't know how I did that, but oh well. It's going to be 23-8 here. It's approaching the 10-minute mark here. Ocampo in trouble, and he's going to just throw it out away, and that's a late hit.
Yeah, Ocampo not happy with that hit, but they're going to say it was not the illegal variety.
I don't have. Oh, there it is. That's Jude Herrera out of Mesilla Valley Christian.
From Mesilla Valley Christian High School.
All right, a little south side of the state action there.
Yep.
Oh, they did throw the flags.
Yeah, they did. Absolutely did. Yep.
Yeah, all right.
And I tell you what, speaking of Mesilla Valley, that's where green chili is. Well, that's actually Hatch, New Mexico, man.
Yeah, that's.
There's going to be an official timeout, I guess?
No, they're going to get the defense for calling timeout there.
All right, let's take one, too. We'll be right back. New Mexico High School Coaches Association All-Star Game. We'll be right back from Artesia, New Mexico.
First American Bank was founded in Artesia in 1903 and is the oldest and largest independent community bank in New Mexico. We have reached a milestone few companies in this country can celebrate, our 120-year anniversary. We thank our customers and our communities for their support and friendship. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to Mac Chase Field in Artesia, New Mexico. There was a timeout on the field. The red team currently leads the green team 23-8. First and 10, ball will be on the 34-yard line. Green ball has it. And the quarterback will be Ocampo. Shotgun right. Three-man front defensively for the red team. And
late handoff and a fumble.
Looks like the red could have it, and they do, and there's a fumble.
trying to scoop and score there, trying to get the old. And now another flag.
Number 17, Jerry Chico from Santa Rosa High.
So the Santa Rosa standout scoops it up, tries to take it down the sideline, but he's tackled. So let's see who the penalty's on. They had some kind of unsportsmanlike. Now, it seems like last year, maybe they weren't quite so quick on the unsportsmanlike stuff.
Okay.
But this year, they're saying, they're not. This crew anyway. We'll see about the next crew.
All right, so the flag will be
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the red team.
on the red team. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
It will not change the change of possession, though. So that's going to give the red team the ball with just 10 minutes left in this one.
Yeah, okay, so it's going to be first and
still just be first and 10.
Yeah, from the 41.
Coming out empty.
Trying to see who the quarterback is here.
It's going to be number Gonzalez.
12 still,
yeah, and he's pretty much played the whole way as well. I'll have to look and see who the other quarterback is for the red team, but again, they only picked 2.
Jesse James Gonzalez will have positive yardage for the red team.
Probably about 4 yards. Yeah, Coach Lynn bringing up that story about Little League Baseball. I have to do one on him now, right?
Yeah.
You ready for this one?
I am.
So we were coaching coach pitch. You know, that's just above Pee Wees and just below the minors. You know?
Right.
So we're doing coach pitch, and Coach Lynn was out there pitching to his own team and plunked his son Eli. So you've heard the old joke, threw at his kid in a father-son game. That's just a little step below that.
He's gonna have to go back and listen to that. I promise you, huh? So.
Yeah.
All right, there's gonna be an official timeout, I believe. There's a helmet on the field. I'll have to come out real quick and get that adjusted. Not sure who that is from upstairs. I think that's number 10, isn't it?
I think
it
so.
is.
So if you're not familiar with
Kazi.
this game, they one of the traditions they do is the players that are picked, they bring their own helmets,
right,
and their own pads, I'm sure too. But they bring extra helmet decals from their school, and they pass them out to the various schools, and so that's why you see these helmets out there with 4, 5, 6 different decals on them. Not everybody does it, but it's another one of those cool traditions.
Oh, it's going to be a good pass, and it's going to be caught. It's going to be short of a first down. You know what I liked? When I coached the North-South softball games, I've done it a few times. But what we used to do is we did do we had the uniforms. We had the red and then we had the green. So it was actually a 2-day event at the time. So we did wear the red and the green uniform one day, and then the next day what we did is we switched uniforms.
Oh.
So if you had a Roswell Coyote uniform and you wanted to switch with the Carlsbad Cavemen, you did that, and it was just fun. It was just good, clean fun. It was just, the kids always had a good time just switching uniforms. And, of course, you can't do that in the game of football. I guess you could, but
have to find somebody your size.
Right, yeah. But it was just a good opportunity. That's when it used to be called the North-South, and that's what we did. And then, of course, green-silver, they did that again too. So it's just a good day for these young adults.
Well, and it's so tough, especially in football with these all-star games, because it is so physical. It's the emotions do run hot, in these physical kind of games. So you hate to see the unsportsmanlike stuff happening. I mean, that's why I said earlier, the taunting,
right?
Those kind of penalties, they usually maybe give them a little bit longer leash. Oh, here's the halfback option.
Oh,
beautiful
10,
pass.
281. Seth Kazi.
Oh, and he gets in.
To number 81, I believe. So 81, and that's Kason George out of Dexter, New Mexico.
Well, and I'll tell you what, for a halfback pass, that was on the money. And then the big receiver from Dexter dragging people with him, getting over the goal line. Boy, that was an impressive play right there all around.
All right, so now the score is 29-8.
And we're going to get Aaron Dross out there for another extra point attempt. Maybe they might pitch it to him again.
Well, the PAT's good, so the score now is 30-8 with 8:28 left in the ball game. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here in 60 seconds live from the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. We'll be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable psychic utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Our new business solution is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
(30-8) is a score in favor of the red team here in this small school all-star game from the Bulldog Bowl. About 8:26 left in this ball game. So, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong. At the conclusion of this game, they're going to announce each individual from the red and the green team.
Right, and I was just about to take the headphones off and go talk to our producer, Tanner Todd, over there and find out if we're going to broadcast that with yes? Okay, so we will do that, so that's good. So, there won't be any commentary during that time, but while they're announcing players and recognizing players, high schools and coaches, after the game for the small school, they're going to go right in and do the large school. So all that will be available on the broadcast. So
it's just going to be from the broadcast from KSVPTV.com, and you and I will pause for a little bit, getting prepared for the big school all-star game. Is that correct?
Yeah, they might switch it over if it's going to be two different broadcasts. They may switch over in between the announcing of the players from each classification group. So.
Right. But we'll pause, and
but we'll have all that for you.
Yeah.
So
okay. Perfect, and that's exactly, Coach. You and I are on the same page tonight, sir, or this afternoon. All right, 30-8 is the score in favor of the red team. 7:42 left in this ball game, and I'll tell you what, that was a nice little halfback pass by Seth Kazi over to Kason George, and Kason George, the standout from Dexter, New Mexico.
And of course. Kazi from Tularosa.
Yeah.
Representing those communities well. Here's a shot down the field. And picked.
Oh, picked by Daniel Zamora out of Santa Rosa High School.
Yeah, and there's some people here from Santa Rosa.
Yeah, you and I saw a few of them coming on the road. I think they were in a little bit of a hurry to get here.
Out there.
And I don't blame them.
They're loud over there. And that will be a pick, so that will give the Rojo team, as the public address is referring to them as, first down in green team territory.
Yeah, once again, let's give a quick shout out to the title sponsors, BSN Sports, Jeremy Maupin, Artesia head football coach, and the Artesia Quarterback Club, First Baptist Church, Harvest Fellowship Church, and of course Artesia Lodgers Tax, and KSVPTV.com. Gene Dow, Tanner Todd, producer.
So Kazi, after throwing a touchdown, now runs the ball for a nice gain on first down. Tackle made by one of those Cuba Rams, who we agreed might have the best helmets in the state, huh?
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Los Angeles Rams type helmet.
Well, I got the attention of Jeff Lynn. Yeah. He really was very, what's the word for it, Coach? Talked about it quite a bit. He was very impressed with it.
You know, for some reason, I just like the helmets that look like either, oh boy, flags, a lot of laundry coming in here.
That's going to be coming back.
A little sportsmanship there, but yeah, I like the helmets that either look like the NFL helmets or they look like a famous college team's helmets.
Okay.
So so what that means is I love the Cuba Rams helmet. I love the Valley Vikings helmet. Trying to think of other examples. Wasn't there a team that had the that looked like the Alabama helmets with the numbers on the. Maybe it was Artesia had that
no,
for a while.
Well, I think Artesia had it for
years ago, but
for a little bit. Well, and I'm trying to think if Roswell did that one year. And that was quite a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
All right, second down and 16 from the 40. 30-8 is the score. And in favor of the red team, little dump pass over to number 2. He's still on his feet and just out. Steps out is number 2. That's going to be Braylon Williams from Hope Christian.
Number 2, Braylon Williams from Hope Christian on the reception.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Does Logan, do they have the Texas Longhorns type helmet?
So Coach, when I was doing small school, when I was coaching small school over in Dexter football, we played Lordsburg in a semifinal game. And I'm trying to think.
Logan, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, you're talking about Logan.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I think you said Lordsburg.
I don't think Lordsburg's the Longhorns. I think there's something else.
Logan. I don't know. What you got?
Well, I was just looking at one of the players out there, trying to get a number. I don't think I'll be able to see through your binoculars.
You might be able to. It's real hard. Those are some old binoculars there, but brought them out. Oh, look over here to the south side. We have a lot of the big schools coming in now, and looks like they're suited up, and I'll tell you what, they are big. All right, number 12 is the quarterback still for the red team, Jesse James Gonzalez, speed option, and that's going to be number 88. It's going to be taken about the 9, let's see, about the 6-7 yard line.
Yeah, and he's the one that had that long touchdown earlier on a great run after the catch.
Alex Fuentes.
Fuentes, yeah.
The clock stops.
And so they have was that a misidentification of a player, or do they have Ocampo out there playing? They do have Ocampo out there playing defense now. So
right.
I'm a little surprised at that.
$11 and they only take card.
But I was talking to one of the parents before the game, and they said that they were practicing quite a few players on offense and defense, which is, not unusual in the slightest, especially for these small schools.
All right, there's a timeout on the field taken by the red team. We'll be back. We'll be back here in 60 seconds from the Bulldog Bowl. Be right back.
Good afternoon. I'm Steven, Uncle Savings Fusil, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut. Let's do this again.
I don't understand. We're making this video then.
I told you we can't do
never
that.
Mind.
Welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. The score is 30-8 as the red team took a timeout. And look at that, just a bone action. And that's going to be handed off over to number 13, Soren Annan from St. Michael's.
Not going to get in, but he's going to get the first down. So they're going to have 4 shots from there to pretty much put this one out of reach. Probably out of reach already, but.
Yes, sir.
Number 13, Soren Annan on the carry. Brought down by a plethora of green team defenders.
A plethora.
So this is not a view I usually get when I broadcast a game from, it's usually just dark beyond the stadium, but now you're seeing downtown Artesia in the distance and a refinery going, obviously.
Yes, sir.
And what do they say when you drive into Artesia? What's that smell? That's a smell of money.
Oh, man, I tell you what. All right, let's see what happens here. Bone action again, and that's going to be handed off and easy in. Let's see, red in for the touchdown. Is that number 44? That's Tay Smith out of Texaco?
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm not sure Tay Smith is an offensive player. I think that might have been giving someone a chance there that normally wouldn't. Pretty sure Tay Smith's a defensive player.
Well, if not, he needs to be. All right, there's a flag on the play, so let's see what that's about.
Well, it's going to be taunting.
I'll take it out on the kick.
Yeah, Tay Smith is a defensive lineman, so they
had a report, huh?
Yeah, they gave the opportunity for a fix six, as some people say.
There you go. All right, Aaron Doss from Robertson set to kick the point after touchdown, and he has been perfect this afternoon. And now the score is 37-8. We're going to take a timeout. KSVPTV.com. The New Mexico High School Coaches Association small school football game.
Are you tired of jobs? Are you ready for a career? Join the Artesia Fire Department. With great benefits and the potential for advancement, this is an excellent opportunity. Positions are available for those both with and without prior experience. The pay starts at $19.50 per hour for uncertified, and the pay for certified positions depends on years of experience. If you're interested, you can apply online today at artesianm.gov. Come join the Artesia Fire Department. Go Bulldogs!
All right, welcome back to Matt Chase Field in Artesia, New Mexico. About 4:17 left in this ball game. 37-8 is your score in favor of the red team, as number 44, Tay Smith, scores from 4 yards out. And then number 24, Aaron Doss, has been perfect. 37-8. Kind of out of reach now, Coach?
Yes, it is.
All right.
So let's just hope we remain injury-free and
yes, most
penalty-free.
Most importantly.
A little time for a little more football. Great open field tackle there.
Yeah, Maddox Mata returning the kickoff.
That's a tackle made by number 11, Hayden Judd from Loving. And, you know, these guys probably do play special teams, especially cover teams.
Oh,
know?
yeah.
So, you know, it's probably not that as unusual as I was referencing earlier. You know, a lot of these coaches, you get those special athletes, you put them on the field. You don't care if you're offense, defense, special teams, you put them out there because they're just those kind of athletes.
And we're going to see that probably in the big school game here. And
sure.
We'll talk about that in a moment, but you know, if you made the All-Star game as a punter.
Yeah, you might get in on defense or offense.
And I'm just saying, maybe is it the big dog package or is it one of those big hits? I'm just. I
meant to ask Coach Lynn about that.
Well, I was going to, and I actually forgot about it, but you know what I'm talking about there. Yeah. That young man will be playing all over the field, I promise.
So 4 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the small school High School Coaches Association All-Star Game, the Red-Green Classic, named after our state colors and our state question and our state vegetable.
Well, the state question is, which one do you like?
Well, hey, it depends on what I'm eating, but
you know the right answer, right?
I love them both. Christmas.
Oh, Christmas. There you
go. Christmas. That should be the state answer. You know, if we have a state question, why not have a state answer?
I'm telling you. I tell you what, that green chili smelled good earlier, but the green chili I had this morning was excellent. 37-8, 3:50 left in this contest. Green has the ball. 2nd down and 9 with the 1 yard gain.
So let's see that green team take some shots down the field.
Yeah, I'd like to see that happen.
Why not? You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's see some plays. Let's not just run out the clock here.
All right, let's see if we're going to still have the same quarterback in there. I believe it is going to be Ocampo, and it is Ocampo.
Yeah. Great career at Socorro.
Yes, sir.
Had a little better year last year than this year, but all part of the game.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 9.
They're going to call it no gain on the play, so they're going to call it 3rd and 9 from the 21 right hash. Ocampo, shotgun right. 3 receivers eligible at the top of your screen. Motion now. Ocampo going to take a shot in the middle part of the field and just short.
Yeah, maybe had a little something there, but couldn't get the ball to Gonzalez on the crossing route.
Yeah, Gonzalez out of Robertson High School. State champions, right?
Robertson?
No, that was not Robertson. I was thinking the.
Yeah, it's the state champion in Robertson's classification was St.
Mike's.
Yeah. So they beat Dexter.
Yeah, that's right. All right, there's going to be another timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back from the Bulldog Bowl, KSVTV.com, the New Mexico High School Coaches Association. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours?
Equipment.com.
Welcome back to the New Mexico High School Coaches Association small school football game. Red currently with the lead, 37-8 with 2:36 left in this contest. It's been fun, by all means here. Beautiful facilities here in Artesia, New Mexico. Yeah, it's you can see the whole community from up here.
Yeah, one of your taller structures in Artesia, America.
See how many timeouts each squad has here. It looks like the red team has 1 timeout and the green team has 2 timeouts left with 2:36 left. The red team trying to score again. They're going to be out of bone.
Yeah, I'm not sure how hard they're going to try to score here.
Well, we'll see. Maybe they're just going to try to run it out.
Well, I don't think they'll be throwing it down the field. We'll just say that.
Well, I don't think they will, but that's going to be Haddon Judd from Loving.
Hayden Judd from Logan High School, brought down by a multitude of defenders.
Yeah, they just want to keep that clock moving and, as Coach Lynn said, probably call it a career for 95% of these guys. You know, you don't get just a whole lot of these days. You don't get a whole lot of kids from these smaller schools, you know, moving on to the next level. You know, any more of those elite athletes wind up going transfer. You know, they go to different schools.
All right, and that's handed off again.
Ball's out.
Carried by number 4, Ethan Smith.
Number 33,
Smith.
Ethan Tafoya from West Las Vegas High School, scooped it up and was headed the other way, but they had blown it dead.
Well, I'm hoping that we would get a hard copy of This Is Nice here, but not sure if we're going to be able to get that for the big school.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
We'll see.
3rd and 7.
We hope if we see them being passed around down there.
Yeah, it's
have to go and get one.
I'll tell you what, at the first of the game, it was a little complicated at first, but we adjusted, and we appreciate all that assisted in producing the rosters for both squads, and thank you to
Coach Lynn
Jeff
said
Lynn,
he was working on the rosters for the big games. So
okay, good.
Big
Okay.
school game, I should say.
All right, number 11, that's going to be Hayden Judd from Loving.
Carried by number 11, Hayden Judd.
Yeah, big hit.
Down by number 30, Barton Hewitt.
Barton Perret.
Gateway Christian.
Gateway Christian High School, Roswell, New Mexico.
Good game on the play. Good game on the play results in a 4th and 2.
Barton had a nice season offensively and defensively for Gateway Christian. I think they made it to the semifinals.
Yes, sir.
Lost to the eventual champs.
All right, so about 35 seconds left in this small school all-star game. And just a quick give to the fullback there. And I think that's going to
probably do it.
Should do it. Well, most importantly, Coach.
They called a timeout.
All right, but we'll stay here. Let's stay here. But one of the things that you mentioned earlier, and I appreciate the comment that you made, is, this is exhibition game. It's an all-star game. It is 37-8 in favor of the Red. But most importantly, as of right this moment, there has not been any major injury, and that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's probably the most important part of this. You just hate to see any kind of injury in an exhibition type game, last game of the year, any way you want to look at it. You never want to see it, but especially in these situations. So, yeah, let's hope we have that again for the big school game, which will be starting here.
Probably about an hour.
Yeah, 45 to an hour. They originally were going to say 30 minutes between games, but with the technical difficulties and the acknowledgement of each player for each game, we may push back to a little bit later start. So if you were expecting a 3 o'clock start, probably not going to happen. Probably going to be closer to 3:30.
That's what we're saying. So, all right. So that's going to be.
They tried the hook and lateral there.
Yeah, and that's going to be out of bounds. So it's going to be a completed pass, and that was completed to number 23, Mason Isabel, and. Zabel out of Redoso, is that what they said? Okay, Zabel out of Redoso, and we got about a play left, we're thinking, maybe.
Yeah, depending on if they go down the field, we might have time for 2.
And we're going to have 1 play left.
Well, now it'll just be 1 play.
Yep, and that's going to be the ball game. So the Red will defeat the Green here in the New Mexico High School Coaches Association small school football game. Coach, let's do this. Do you want to say anything about the game here? You want to?
Well, we just want to say again that they are going to acknowledge each player, each high school, and their coach from this game almost immediately here after the handshake and present them with their medals. And then I think they're going to do the exact same thing for the big school. So we'll have that. We'll have the field audio for that, and you'll be able to hear the public address. But as far as this game, no, partner, just great job by both these groups of young men, and of course the coaching staff for both sides as well. As you said, injury-free. Not a lot of unsportsmanlike penalties or anything like that, so that's what we'd like to see. 2
separate broadcasts, so we're going to close this one out live from the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia, New Mexico. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. We'll see you here in just a bit. Red wins 37-8. See you in a bit.
Okay, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce the players of the game. We'll start with the red team. They're coached by Mr. Sonny Duran of Dexter High School. We have quarterback Jesse James Gonzalez from Robertson High School, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. We have quarterback Seth Kazi from Tularosa High School, coached by Michael Delicetti. Running back, Alex Fuentes from Texaco, coached by Bob Gilbreth. Hayden Judd from Logan High School, coached by Dwayne Roberts. Ian Smith from Thoreau, coached by Eric Loera. Tony Rubin from Robertson High School, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. Jose Calvillo from Eunice, coached by Greg Jackson. Jose Aguirre from Dexter, coached by Sonny Duran. Warren Schooley from Texaco, coached by Bob Gilbreth. RDSB Hill from Tularosa, coached by Michael Belicetti. Brian Larson from Melrose, coached by Drew Hatley. Jason George from Dexter, coached by Sonny Duran. Brandon Williams from Hope Christian, coached by Fernando Salinas. Adam Chavez from Legacy High School, coached by Brian Clampett. Deacon Ragland from Grady High School, coached by Les Ciancio. Soren Anand from St. Michael's, coached by Joe Fernandez. Sawyer Hall from New Mexico Military Institute, coached by John O'Mara. Isaiah Medina from Robertson, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. Tay Smith from Texaco, coached by Bob Gelbreth. Bryant Cayetito from Cuba High School, coached by Isaac Montoya. Orlando Romero from Robertson, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. Jason Richards from Dexter, coached by Sonny Duran. Diego Munoz from Dexter, coached by Sonny Duran. Chase Middlebrook from Raton, coached by Tori Giacomo. Nathan Herrera from Cuba, coached by Isaac Montoya. Yvondre Aguilar from Dexter High School, coached by Sonny Duran. Jared Chico from Santa Rosa High School, coached by David Chavez. Mason Nial from Logan High School, coached by Dwayne Roberts. Davis Coyle from Mesilla Valley Christian, coached by Doug Coyle. Luis Gomez from Eunice High School, coached by Greg Jackson. Jason Hall from Ruidoso High School, coached by Greg Crow. Daniel Zamora from Santa Rosa, coached by David Chavez. Sabiani Rios Guevara from St. Michael's, coached by Joey Fernandez. Victor Valdez from Lawrenceburg, coached by Dale Hooper. Aaron Das from Robertson, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. Jude Herrera from Mesilla Valley Christian, coached by Doug Coyle. Your Ranch Small School All-Stars. Now from the green team, coached by Drew Hatley from Melrose High School. We have quarterback Josiah Ocampo from Socorro, coached by Damien Ocampo. Josiah Robal from Melrose, coached by Drew Hatley. Elgin Woods from Eunice High School, coached by Greg Jackson. Cole Sandoval from St. Michael's, coached by Joey Fernandez. Jerry Johnson from Dulce, coached by Laurie Johnson. Cy Draper from Melrose, coached by Drew Hatley. Gabriel Guidon from Socorro, coached by Damien Ocampo. Joseph Sanchez from St. Michael's High School, coached by Joey Fernandez. David Gutierrez Jr. from Socorro, coached by Damien Ocampo. Joel Griego from St. Michael's High School, coached by Joey Fernandez. Samuel McCargish from New Mexico Military, coached by John O'Mara. Ethan Hosteen from Peru, coached by Eric Loera. Nathan Gonzalez from Robertson, coached by Leroy Gonzalez. Maddox Mata from Eunice, coached by Greg Jackson. Josh Roybal from Melrose, coached by Drew Hatley. Esteban Baraza from Tularosa, coached by John O'Mara. Braden Eldridge from Melrose, coached by Drew Hatley. Mason Zabel from Ruidoso, coached by Greg Crow. Berwin Duffy from Mescalero, coached by Alex Cedillo. Ramon Estrada from Santa Rosa, coached by David Chavez. Jonathan Gonzalez from West Las Vegas, coached by Patrick Rodriguez. Sean Borowski from Tularosa, coached by Michael Felicetti. Jonathan Gonzalez from Santa Rosa, coached by Davis Chavez. Derek Ramirez from Cobre, coached by Jerry Martinez. Barton Peratt from Gateway, coached by Sean Whitley. Sinian Scarborough from Socorro, coached by Davian Ocampo. Cooper Webb from Eunice, coached by Greg Jackson. Cheney Cecil from Hope Christian, coached by Fernando Salinas. Reed Bass from St. Michael's, coached by Joey Fernandez. Santiago Maestas from Cuba, coached by Isaac Montoya. Miguel Overa from Raton, coached by Tori Giacomo. Jose Olivas from Loving, coached by Tyler Finch. Ethan Tapoya from West Las Vegas, coached by Patrick Rodriguez. Colton Wells from Capitan, coached by Tyson Rush. Colin Tomasitz from New Mexico Military, coached by John O'Meara. Jason Kensei from Mescalero, coached by Alex Cedillo. Derek Victorino from Laguna, coached by Alfred Herrera. Benjamin Pacheco from Tularosa, coached by Michael Felicity. Noah Sanchez from Legacy High School, coached by Brian Clampett. And Nolan Devaney from Melrose High School, coached by Drew Hatley. Congratulations to all our athletes. And thanks again for BSN for being our title sponsor, providing the medals to our athletes. New Mexico High School Coaches Association Small School Red and Green All-Star Football Game, a memorable event. Stick around to see the big game. It promises to be an exciting game as well. For those heading home, please travel home safely, and thank you for all supporting New Mexico High School sports.